Tino, thank you so much for your time and being on the show. Did you have any final thoughts for the listeners?
The only final thought I have is support indie wrestling. No matter what company it is, if you are a wrestling fan and you're in the area and you hear that there is a show happening, go check it out. They're fun. B, they're fun. C, they're fun. But also, the guys and girls that go out there and put on these shows, they're busting their butts. And I don't just mean folks in the ring. I'm talking everybody that helps put the show on, the referees, the announcers, the promoters. But go out and support indie wrestling. Don't just sit there and say, oh, well, I like this and I like that and I like this and I like that. We're at a very exciting time in wrestling when you have events like All In just happened a couple of months ago, and then Ring of Honor is going to sell out the Garden. We're at a very exciting time in wrestling, and it all starts at the independent level. So my piece of advice is support indie wrestling, support the guys and girls in the locker room any way that you can, because they are the lifeblood of this industry.
All right, Tino, thank you so much for your time again, and have a great day.
You got it, brother. Thank you.
There you have it, guys. Tino Caesar, one of probably the nicest guys in independent wrestling here in Central New York. You can catch him November 17th at Tag Title Turmoil for New York Championship Wrestling. That'll be at the Accelerate Sports Complex in Whitesboro, New York. You can get your tickets online on Brown Paper Tickets. Go to New York Championship Wrestling's Facebook page. Check them out in their event, Tag Title Turmoil. Tickets are $15, general admission. Front row is $20, and bleacher seats or standing room is $10. Make sure you get your tickets because last show was pretty near capacity, so you might want to get those tickets early. They put on a good show their first card. It's going to be an interesting second show. They're going to crown their tag team champions. It's going to be interesting to see this company grow and move forward into 2019. And then hopefully we'll get a world champion coming in early 2019 as well. So make sure you check out these shows. Just a final thought for today, guys. You got to support your local independent wrestling promotions because this is where wrestlers get their start. They get into school, they get their training, and then they go to the independent scene. You can see the next big star for a big promotion starting their career right here in Central New York. And we got a lot of promotions in the area. Dynasty, New York Championship Wrestling, Upstate Pro Wrestling out in Rochester. Atlantic Championship Wrestling is on hold for right now up in Potsdam, but you can catch them. And then there's a lot of them that are not far drives. You can go see Truly Independent Wrestling out in Massachusetts. And there's just a ton of others. I can't even think of them right now, but there's hundreds. If you go on Facebook and look up professional wrestling, independent wrestling, you're going to get tons and tons and tons of wrestling promotions at your fingertips. It's very important to support them, guys, so get out there, support your local independent wrestling organizations. In the next week, we're going to talk to some more competitors from New York Championship Wrestling as we head into Tag Title Turmoil. We'll also talk to... we're going to try to get Mike King and Chris Envy on the show to talk about the Dynasty split, which I know is on everyone's minds. We'll get to the bottom of what's going to happen with both Mike King's Immortal Championship Wrestling and Chris Envy's Dynasty Championship Wrestling. We hope to get them on here soon to talk about that. Other than that, you can contact us on Facebook at CNY Wrestles Podcast, on Twitter at PodcastCNY, and also through email at cnywrestlespodcast@gmail.com. You guys have a good night. Enjoy Monday Night Raw tonight. We'll see you next Monday here on the podcast.